Hi there and welcome. If you're new, if you are tagging along on this journey with me, welcome back to Solely Creations. My name is Isenia. Here on my channel, we plan, we get organized, budget, we cash plan, and we cash stuff. If those are things that interest you, I really hope that you follow along for more. Hi there and welcome. Here we are together again, and for today's video we are doing the final flip of our business planner. I hope you are all having a great day and finally getting some time to do some planning. I know I have said this a couple of times, but this is where I feel the most happy and content. I get to be my most creative self. So this is the time that I get to spend here and with you guys really means a lot. So you being here and tagging along with me on this journey really does mean a lot to me. So we're gonna jump right in for our flip. And this planner's name is Storm. I think that's just very fitting for her color. And when we open her right up, we've got the little moon charm, which is super pretty. The charms that I got, they came in the kit, just fit perfectly with my soul, I feel like. And then her bejeweling, as I like to call it. We've got another butterfly, and then a key, and then some more of those glass beading I got from Hobby Lobby. I like the way that they reflect and sort of blend with the colors. Very pretty. Some more sticker deco, more from those washi sticker packets that I got. And by the way, I've started to list the things that I use in my planner in the description, and as we see more things, I'll be able to add more things. I can get lost when it comes to what I buy for my planning. I had to go through my Amazon list and really I had to go back pretty far to pick the things that, like the pens I bought almost 2 years ago. I bought a pack of them. So, but everything's listed below if there's anything here that tickles your fancy and you want to use. The washi stickers are, so it has the backing, so you can just use them as like how I'm using the deco, but they're also stickers, so you peel them off and then they become stickers, which is super cool. Very pretty. So Storm's dashboard is "Success is a state of mind," which is, I mean, relevant to our mindset. I think that means a lot wherever we are, however we feel. If we feel successful, then we're going to be successful. So just a little reminder for me of that. Our keys, so we've got a calendar key, things that are going to go regularly on the calendar, monthly calendar. Annual holidays, what days they are and what they are. And then finally, the 2024, so I'll do a year, 2024 tax calculations, and I just put the percentage for the year of what needs to go for like state, federal, all those types of things, just so that I'm on point with, when it comes to income, I'm taking out the right amount, so there are no surprises come next year. And then we get into, so for this butterfly vellum, she's like purple colorish, and then the gray, which I thought fit really well and looked really good with the table of contents behind. So this table of contents is just going to be a little bit different. It's pretty much the same as my personal as far as the about me, the priority in the monthly being the calendar, priority in the weekly being the planner, the priority in the daily being schedule, journal, memories, lists, brain dump. So the changes are when it comes to income, the payments, expenses, the purchases, and then for social media, what I'm doing for series for Soul E, and then my Facebook updates for my day job. This planner belongs to Dashboard, which has my information down at the bottom in case it gets lost. And these are laminated pieces. The just regular 3mm lamination. The current year dashboard or vision board for my 2024 goals. So again, savings, being successful in what I do, finishing our backyard updates, which are relevant to my daytime job because I use my backyard for my daytime job, to eat better, and then again to be debt free. Current year dashboard. Titling dashboard for my day job, which I work with kiddos. Current month dashboard, and these will be the same. This one is vellum, just like the personal. Yeah, both of those are vellum, and I thought that looked pretty behind my Sunday weekly prep. So for Sundays, and I've probably said this a couple of times, but Sundays are my busiest day of the week because that's where I plan, I prep, I do documentation, I do itemization, I do cleaning tasks, I do sanitation, I do laundry, I do cleaning, I do groceries, I do meal preps, and then expenses, those types of things, reminders for parents, a bunch of different things on Sunday. So from the moment that I wake up to the moment that I go to sleep, I stay pretty busy on Sundays. And honestly, I'm used to that sort of busyness. I've been doing that since I was living on my own. Sundays have always just been like the get ready for the week day. Then we start the monthly tab, and of course we're going to start with a monthly welcome. Just do a quick reflection of what happened the prior month or things that I'm looking forward to in the upcoming months. A nice positive outlook on what's coming. And then my monthly tabbies, which are laminated and have cute little floral design. And then again, behind the tabs, they'll have a vellum deco with a quote, "Take time for yourself." For the calendar, I'll always have an update because this is something that I'll, quickly come and look at what's going on for the month. And for my day job, I stay pretty busy. There's lots to do, lots of record keeping, document updating, bills, mailing, preparation, on top of the things that I do for the kiddos. So the monthly is a quick at a glance that I can just, if I need to reference anything or make a quick decision, I'll turn to the monthly and say, okay, that's what's going on today, or as a reminder, did I do this or did I do that? And then I have down at the bottom like monthly goals, glimpses, things that could be coming up or tentative, and then to-dos, reoccurring to-dos really, as far as like publication and notifications and things like that. So that's a quick reference. This is an activities tracker that I created for, you know, what I do for kiddos. And how it works is each day a different activity, and then the things that I like to focus on for those activities, and then come up with my own activities that I feel will be most like engaging, fun, attention grabbing, those types of things for the ages that I work with. A lot of learning, you know, numbers, ABCs, colors, those types of things, coloring, crafts. Crafts is our favorite activity of the week. And so I'll do that for each week of the month. And then I have a key down here of things that I've already implemented that I can use as a quick reference for things that I can do for future weeks. And then a need to knows and upcomings, so notes, tasks, FYIs, and reminders for my day job, things that I need to be noted of, tasks that I need to do for the month, things that I just like to make little tidbits or snide comments about, and then reminders for upcoming things, which we can mark this off while we're in here. And that. This is similar to my appointments tracker in my personal rings. This is for when I meet with parents. So I'll do the date, a little tidbit about the meet and greet, what happened, what was involved, and then if it's for a new kiddo, it would be if it was recommended or not. Next, I have an important completed tasks as well for the business planner, just to list things, important things that I've done for the year. And I'll keep this for the entire year to use as reference for next year, for things that need to be reoccurring, licensing, trainings, those types of things, meetings, visits, inspections, to be prepared for them for the next year. And then we get into our weekly. Have the courage to live the way that you want. And then I have a today tabby, because this is something that I'll probably look at quite a few times throughout the day, just to make sure that I'm doing everything that I, you know, scheduled for myself to do. Now again, my weeklies are generalized, so I hit payments, things that I have to do, but no specifics. Maybe some notes that come along with those things that I'm doing. But I do have in my list section, I'll do more detailed notes of things that I should remember or use to reference in the future. And so we'll do what I'm doing for the day of the week. I'll do who's going to be in attendance those days, and then what I'm prioritizing for the week, what I need to do for the week, and then anything I need to reference for things that are going on, general things to reference. And then I like to have at least 2 weeks done for both weeklies and dailies. So I'll go in, and when I'm preparing for the next week, write down the foundational things, and then fill in, like with the schedules, like who's going to be in attendance, I'll fill that in closer to the next week. And then I have one ready to do for the next week, because we're coming to close on the week of the 8th. And then I keep some extra inserts to have on the ready. This is our book tracker. So I like to do reading activities to read at least 4 books a week. And each book that we read, we will color. A movie tracker, so each movie that we watch for our movie day. And then these are both laminated, so because we do this every month, or for this one would be, I'd say for both really, until they get full. You know, just erase it and then start from scratch. That way I don't have to keep printing and doing new inserts for that. Then we get into the daily, and this quote You have the power to protect your peace. A today marker. I'll be in here between the weeklies and the dailies pretty often. This is specific to schedules, so exactly what I'm doing from the moment that I wake up to the moment that I am done for the day. And then so I'll do things that I need to focus on for each day. So remember, I generalize things. Now I'm getting into specifics, exactly what I need to do, what I need to prepare for. For this week, I had an annual inspection, so there were a lot of things that I had to prep as far as like reviewing files, deep cleaning, sanitizing, making sure that I had certain things on display, prepping for the week's reminders and any notes that come from the annual inspection of things that I need to do to meet those annual inspection requirements. And then what I'm going to prioritize to do, and then any notes that I need to reference for that, for what's going on. And then again, 2 weeks, foundational things, and then I'll go in and fill as we get closer to that week what needs to go in or what I need to be noted of specifics. And then some extra inserts on the ready. Then we get into, I have this on display, but I figured that I can make something cute out of it for our daily schedule and meals. So I did a little collage of the kiddos, little quote, inspo, dashboard. Your attitude determines your direction. Love it. And then just to use as a quick reference, if I have this with me, which I try to do all the time, then I could just be like, okay, this is what we're doing at this time. If I'm making a meal, what I'm making for the meals. And then if I want to get, if I'm feeling bullet journaling and I want to do like what I did for these, maybe create another collage or something, then I can do that there. Teaching is a work of heart, mom mode dashboard. I thought that was really cute. Then we get into the journal section, which will be essentially the same from the personal. Create a beautiful life. This will be a quick tidbit specific to what's going on here. So if maybe there was something that happened, an event that happened, something exciting that happened, when I was bullet journaling, I had a memory section where I would print off a photo, kind of like with my collages, with my Kodak, and then put the photo and then a quick tidbit about what we did for that week, like an exciting event for that week. So that's probably what I'll use this for, unless it has something to like do with if I was triggered, if one of the kiddos were triggered, when a parent was triggered, I'll be able to notate it and have something to reflect on. And then I just have a couple extra of those together. And then we get into the list section. Anything worth having takes time. And in progress tabby for things that, because this is something that I'll continue to work on. So what I wanted my tabs to look like. I have a random bookmark in here that I had to quickly put in because I did some notes for my inspection, just some things to reflect on and be prepared for, and questions that I had, and things to remember related to it, and then just some extra. And again, these are the Moterm. I'll just leave this in here for now. These are the Moterm note sheets. And then once I get through the ones that I have of those, I will use the ones that I created for this planner. So then we get to the income tabby, and this quote is one step at a time. So much like my assumption tracker in my personal, this is something that I plan for at the beginning of the month. And I'll plan for when tuition is due for what child, how much, when it gets transferred for me for payment, and then the date as a check mark. And then I also have the when I pay myself tracker. So when I pay myself, how much it was, if any fees applied, and then the date that it was completed. And so these are half sheets, which I really like the look of these for tracker purposes. They're fun. Expenses tab. Without any risk, there is no reward. And then similar to, or we've already seen this in my personal, but it's the same. So I'll list the expense, the date, and then how much it was. And then I'll put the date in when I add it to my expense report, which I try to do expenses at the end of the month because that's when everything pretty much finalizes. Next is the socials tab. Always find the time for things that make you happy to be alive. So I'll have a plan marker because I'll go in depending on the activities that I choose for that week and decide how I want to form my or prepare my Facebook updates. And I try to do at least one picture or something for the parent community to be able to see what we did or what we're focusing on, if something exciting happened, if we're being silly, just something so that everybody knows that they can go to and look and see, oh, that's what they're doing today. And then so I'll list for each day what priorities I want to focus on, to-dos, and then some notes depending on what we're doing, what activities I have planned. And then I'll have 2 weeks in advance for those and some extras to plan for future weeks. And then a cute little, they are our future dashboard, which is, I mean, 100% true. They are, you know, going to be the ones taking care of us, and we're leaving our world to them. So, you know, how we motivate them, how we inspire them, how we treat them. You know, if they know kindness, they'll be kind. That's what we're trying to prepare them for as far as the future goes. So just a little reminder, little inspo. Now we got another one of those floral paper clips, some tabbies for things that I need to go in and quickly mark off, which is hole punched and ready to move. And also is a ruler, which is neat, flexible ruler. Some more sticker deco. And you know what I did? I think I mentioned this. I was trying to decide if I wanted to keep the white paper clips or change to the rose gold. For these things, I think I'm going to keep the white paper clips. I don't know, it looks better than the rose gold does. So, we'll see. Maybe I'll change that in the future. I love this fly leaf for just, you can put a bunch, you just create your own like pieces that you can move dashboards, you know, like stickers and things like that. Little notes. And then some extra more translucent sticky notes that come in handy every once in a while, ready to move, hole punched. Now, I did mention in my intro that I have 2 things. So my day job and then what I'm currently working on for Soul E. Right now, what's relevant to this is, I mean, I still do my monthly, weekly, and dailies because there are certain things that I'm working on in preparedness for this. But really what's relevant is going to be more of the series. So what I'm doing for what videos I'm preparing for things in planning and things. So that's what we'll focus on primarily. So we create a weekly schedule for this series. I'm still working the kinks out with what types of videos I want to come out with and when. So I have, you know, weeklies and dailies that I need to go through, and monthly updates and deco changes and life events and reflections, and there's so many things when it comes to planning and cash planning, budgeting. There's always going to be something to talk about. I just have to form whatever schedule I think makes sense, whatever happens naturally. And then I'll have 2 weeks planned as far as like the foundation, and then determine what exactly I want to come out, probably the Sunday before, when I'm like filming and things. I will plan what videos come out when. So I know for this week we'll definitely have a budget video for Fridays, and I'm sticking to cash planning being on Fridays, because that will be when I'm preparing, when I start the cash stuffing again, when I'm cash planning, and then doing the cash stuffing. So there'll be a very specific routine for that on Fridays, and then I just have to decide between the personal and the business what I want to come out with. So still a work in progress, but I think that's the fun part about this, when, you know, connecting it with planning. I get to create something on my own based off of what fits, and that's always fun, the creating part of things. Then I have some extras for when I need to update. This one's getting kind of full. And then this is another dashboard that I created. It's actually one of the first ones that I made, which are only about 5 element pieces, but still beautiful. I love the grayish tones aesthetic to it, which fits really well with Storm's personality. And then I have a little Kodak picture of a logo I created, some more stickers, extra tabbies, business card that I already made, some more of those sticker decos, and then a step-by-step, day-by-day quote with another one of those floral paper clips. And then in here I just keep some extra like random tabs to use. And then this is where my extra bookmarks go, in case I need to mark something off and I don't want to go searching for plan update or whatever I'm trying to do. I just grab one and put it in. So those stay in there. Yeah, and I'm stuck. There we go. And then I keep extra note pages back here slit and ready to go when I need them. And for the back pocket in the business, this is where we're going to put the receipts for the business in. And then as they accumulate, I will scan them into the fetch app. And then these ones, along with the household things that I keep in the personal, I retain digitally, and I keep those as a 7-year thing just to have, just in case. And then also the same concept as far as archiving. I will put the prior week's dailies, weeklies, things in here to reference when it's time to plan for next week's. And then I will archive these in my bins once we put in the next week's, which we are coming up on doing to prepare for 2 weeks, or well, week after next. So that is the business flip. She is, she's full. Lots of things for the business. So if you are here with me at this point, I am excited that you're here. It really means a lot to me. And the couple of subscribers that I've already gotten, I'm so excited that you're with me on this journey. And I will continue to make videos for you. If you like what you see, definitely don't forget to like the video. If you have something that you want to talk about, anything that's related to your own planning or something that you're inspired by here, which I am 100% for. If I can inspire you in just a little thing as far as like a pen or a writing choice or deco, let me know. I'm excited to know how I can inspire you. And if you want to continue to follow along on this journey with me, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, guys. Bye.